Jonathan, like Nick, I'm old enough to get very frustrated about the fact this country's never built any fast rail. They've managed to do it everywhere else in the world except here. Now we find out that the inland rail project, which was, of course, for freight, a new freight line connecting Victoria and Queensland, that's now facing cost blowouts and may never actually be finished under Labor. I get the sense that Labor have never supported this project, and the PM is now blaming Barnaby Joyce for this debacle. Have a listen to what the PM said.
This bloke was the infrastructure minister for a decade almost. Inland rail was the one project he talked about, and frankly, it still didn't have a route to the port, any port at all. In Brisbane, in Gladstone, in Melbourne, this is a mess that the coalition left with unfunded, unplanned, thought bubbles.
Jonathan, I just wish I'd heard him say yesterday, we've got to get this thing finished because it's in the national interest.
You think that'd be what a Prime Minister who's genuinely interested in growing the economy would actually say, but I'm waiting for the day for the Prime Minister and his ministerial colleagues to start blaming Edmund Barton for problems that he caused that they've now got to clean up. It's a ridiculous proposition to continue to blame the last government. This project was massive. Of course, it was going to encounter difficulties traversing the landscape that it was going to, and the costs were going to be immense. Get on and do it. Stop looking for someone else to blame. As you rightly point out, Steve, they've never supported this project because their heart's not in regional Australia. They don't realise what it would actually do for this country up and down the East Coast. And on that basis, I think it's just a joke to continue to see this blame game played by the PM and his ministerial colleagues.
Nick, every time I get on one of those fast trains, whether it be in Japan or Europe or somewhere else, I just shake my head and go, why can't we have a national building project like that? We've never been able to do it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it would be nice. Unfortunately, we're a different kind of country. We've got a more dispersed population, and I think that means that the economics of passenger is very hard to strengthen up. But I think definitely with freight, I mean, I thought the Labor are all about reducing emissions. What a perfect way to do it. Take containers off roads and put them on the rail. But here's the thing, Steve, you probably know the figures more than I do. You know, what do we take now? 31 billion for this project. Well, I think the last time I looked, the suburban rail loop project in Victoria was going to be 20 billion plus. And how long is it? I haven't got the figures in front of me, but there's quite a difference in the length of those things. Yeah, I might look at it for a column on Monday. This sounds like a good topic.
Well, it's taking the people from somewhere they don't want to be to somewhere they don't want to go. Jono and Nick, thank you very much for that. And that's a great comparison, Nick. Thank you very much.